Hey, it was so much fun at the movies today. Thanks for the wonderful time. So, when are your parents leaving? You're welcome. They will leave Friday night. Hey, it's been a long time since we have been together alone. What do you feel about coming over now? Are you going to be comfortable? I hope I don't sound so desperate. LOL. Hi, babe. I think, yeah, we can plan a home date now. It's been 4 months since we have known each other. I feel bad that I've delayed coming over for so long now, but I had my reasons. Great! So I'll text you my address. I am going to plan a special day for you and even cook a special meal. I hope you will enjoy it, babe. That's so sweet. I can't believe it. You're really smart and funny, sweetheart. Thanks for planning to do something special for me. Yeah, sure. Text me your address. I'll share mine too. Oh, thanks, Emma. We live so close to each other, but we have found out only now. I'm looking forward to having you at my apartment. You can bring Shelby too. What will we do at your place? What have you planned for us? Well, I've planned to go on a nature trail with you. You could even get your pet Shelby along if you like. After that, we can head home, have some nice wine, and I'm cooking something special for you. That's so sweet. Hey, buddy, how did the home date go? Did Emma like your cooking? What did you guys do with your parents gone for the weekend? Hi, dude. Oh, the date went fine. We were all alone at my place. Can you imagine? It felt so amazing until she decided to do something really awful and awkward. Wait, what? What did she do? She seems like such a decent girl. Well, yeah, she is very well mannered. I don't know why she had to do this. I had the whole day planned for us on Sunday. We were going to walk a nature trail and go to my place afterwards. So, since we were hiking, I had asked her to get her dog Shelby too. I guess I shouldn't have. Wow, that's so sweet. Why? What happened? I was so excited because it was going to be the very first time she was coming home. Everything was going so well. I made us a roast and some vegetables for dinner. Wow, you never cook for us, you idiot. A roast sounds heavenly, man. Anyway, what happened next? So, we were talking and having wine and chatting about stuff. She complimented the food and the whole setup, and it felt so amazing to have her home. She was excited too because she had been putting this off for a long time, and finally, she felt comfortable and safe with me alone. Sounds perfect, but what did you guys do? Oh, shut up, Sebastian. We didn't get a chance to do anything. Just a few kisses at the trail and a bit of cuddles. Nothing at home. Oh, damn. Why? It was the perfect opportunity to get to know her better. Well, I was too taken aback by what she did, so I didn't feel like wanting to do anything with her after that. So the dinner went nicely. She happened to finish her food before me and took her plate to the kitchen. There was still about half the roast left, and it was close to Shelby's dinner time, so she took half of the half leftover roast and some still raw vegetables from the fridge to put on a plate for Shelby. Can you beat that? What? Are you serious? She actually went ahead and did that? That too is being her first visit. Unbelievable, man. Are you joking or something? No way. I'm serious. Yeah, right. Her first damn visit, and she acted so entitled. So then she was carrying the plate to the back door with Shelby to fit her outside, yeah. So I asked her what she was doing. She said, I'm going to feed Shelby. Holy cow, the audacity. I'm sure you must have been crazy mad at her at that point. I guess she hasn't been grocery shopping lately. Roasts are expensive. Groceries in general are expensive. She clearly wasn't entitled to food she didn't make or pay for, man. Yeah, exactly. Hell, I was extremely mad at that point. So I told her that's not dog food, Emma. because I knew she mainly fed him a raw diet. She still went ahead to put down the plate for Shelby without saying anything to me. I just got up and took the plate away from her, went to the kitchen, wrapped it up in tin foil, and handed it to her. I just asked her to leave after that. OMG! So, in short, everything went for a toss. I'm so sorry, man. She should have behaved better. At least ask you before doing all that since it was the first time she was at your place. Also, helping yourself to the contents of someone else's fridge the first time you're at their house is pretty astonishing too. I mean, I get it that you guys were dating and stuff, but I would definitely ask until I'd feel at home at their place, and that surely wouldn't be the first time I was there. Yeah, I mean, I was so mad at her. It took me 2 hours to set all that food on the table. It was just for us, a special meal for us, not us and her dog. Why can't girls enjoy it when someone actually puts in the effort? Then they keep complaining that our boyfriends never do anything special for us. Silly women. I know, right? I feel bad for you right now. Holy hell, this is such a lack of basic courtesy right here. This is just so weird and off-putting, man. Yeah, I told her she should have at least asked so I could allow Shelby to eat the leftovers from our plates. Imagine being invited to someone else's house for dinner. After the meal, you just rub everything from the fridge and take it without a word to feed your pet. I mean, why not take my furniture home with you too? Right, LOL. So she just left after that? Did she say something? Was she sorry? Dude, you also dodged a bullet here. No, she left, but she said that since the meal was for us, there was nothing wrong in using up some of it as she pleased. That is for feeding her dog. She even apologized afterwards, but I couldn't really forget and forgive the whole thing, so I went ahead and broke it off. I don't want us fighting over her dog's meals every time she's home. The fact she acted that way was a huge turnoff for me anyway. Roasts are not a raw diet anyway, man. They're super fatty, and a quarter of a roast is a great way to kill your dog with pancreatic disease. A raw diet is a carefully measured lean meal, not a half-cooked expensive-ass fatty roast your boyfriend spent real money on and made special for you. Oh man, are you serious? You guys broke up already? Yeah, that's not all. She had this habit of always doing things without asking first. Well, I'm not surprised anymore. Things like what? Well, like this feeding her dog was the last straw over doing things without asking first. I've explained to her even before that she can't take stuff from my plate or few sips of my drink without asking first. It's highly annoying for me. She said she'd try to do better, but she always keeps sipping up. LOL, now that's some serious breach of boundaries. I wish she acted better after you had explained to her multiple times. Hard luck, man. I know, it sucks. I miss her, but I'll be okay. Hey, Sophia! Emma, my darling, how did the date go? It was the first time you went over to his place, right? I'm surprised. You've never visited him before this in 4 months of dating. Yeah, it was okay. Well, I didn't want to go to someone's house or let them know where I live for the first few months of dating and getting to know each other. He turned out to be pretty sweet and caring though, and I made up my mind to not deny him this time if he asks. Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. How did it go? Fill me up on the details now. It was okay, Sophia. I messed up. He had planned a whole day for us, a hike, and then a dinner for us, which he cooked specially, rather specifically for us. Oh, that's so romantic. But what happened? What did you do? Well, we had some cozy moments while we were hiking. I felt on top of the world with him, literally. Then we came to his place and he opened a wine bottle for us, and we sat down to eat. The food was delicious, and the dinner went well. After I was done eating, I realized it was Shelby's dinner time too, so I took my plate to the kitchen and came out with a plate for Shelby. Wait, what? Shelby was with you two on the date? You could have just sat while he ate and was done, babe. That's what I feel. Yeah, he said I could bring Shelby since we were going on a nature trail too. So after I was done eating, I was worried that Shelby would be too hungry, so I thought I'd just lay the meal out for him and join Jacob again. But before I could feed Shelby, he got pretty mad at the fact that I was feeding that same food to Shelby without asking him. So he just took the plate away from my hand and came back with the food wrapped in tin foil. He just asked me to leave after that. OMG, are you serious? That was rude. But you were surely not to do what you did. I mean, Jacob was right to be upset, babe. Yeah, he acted very rudely. I didn't think he would get so mad because I fed my dog like how I normally would. He very well knew how I fed Shelby. I even asked Jacob how he prepared the roast so I could know if it was safe to give her. Oh man, that's a pretty awkward situation right there. Did you guys talk afterwards? Well, yeah, I did go home and apologize to him. He accepted the apology, but he said he was breaking up. He said I'm always doing stuff without asking first, and he has given me multiple warnings, time and again. He said this was the last straw for him and that I had crossed the line. I said okay, and that's it. I feel bad. I don't know how to make it right. So I guess I'll just work in myself so I can be a better person for the next guy. Yeah, I wish you knew better than taking Shelby on a date and trying to feed him all that. You know he has certain allergies, right? Just be careful with his diet, Emma. Yeah, Shelby has been on this diet for 6 years now, and he is active and healthy. And my vet and I agree on that. So that's all that matters for me. You've never really approved of how I fed her, so I feel you're probably being a bit biased here, and maybe the wrong person to ask. Well, you know what, Emma? Jacob made a special meal for you. You took a large chunk of that meal and gave it to your dog, knowing very well that it would upset Jacob. You should have brought dog food or fed Shelby rather than feeding her people's food. It is wholly irrelevant that Jacob knew you fed Shelby a raw diet. Wow, are you my friend or Jacob's? I'm your friend, of course, but I can't support you if you did something wrong. I'm definitely going to call you out for making the worst mistake ever. Jacob was so sweet, and roasts are not for dogs with raw diets. A few scraps from your plate would still be okay, but helping yourself to a huge ass chunk and some other stuff from the refrigerator is a big no-no. I know, I fucked up.